just got off our ferry from Bali to Nusa Penida. Very, very bumpy. I generally thought we were going to crash and topple over. Charlie said he wasn't worried. I think he just got bombarded by loads of people wanting to get taxis. We were like, no, we got one baggage.
Where are we going today?
We are going all around Nusa Penida. So we're going to stop off first at Keeling King Beach, then Broken Beach, and then Diamond Beach.
You won't do justice on the camera how high up and like how gorgeous it is. Like,
yeah.
It's so blue. So it's pretty high. We're at the beach. Well, we're not going down to the beach because it's like all the way down there.
You can see the steps.
It's a long old way for stop one of the day.
And this is exactly the place where we would need a drone.
So yeah, someone send us a drone.
Yeah.
Big steps, lads.
Coming here, the roads are so crappy. I mean, like worse than Laos.
It's because it's so small there. It's just like one lane, and obviously because it's an island, it must be hard to like get all like the materials to fix it because you've got to ship over. But it is.
It's worth the ride.
Yeah, it took us about half an hour to get here from our resort. So, and we've hired a driver for 6 hours today. I think his name's Christopher.
Christopher?
Possibly. He doesn't speak much English, but he's lovely. So.
Yeah, unlike everywhere else, we've had Grab or Gojek. Here, they don't have anything, so...
Yeah, it's a bit of a change. If you come from Bali to here, in Bali it's like, oh, I'll just jump on a bike, cheap, get through traffic. Here it's like, no, nothing like that. So it's either you be a nutter and get a moped, which we're not brave enough for, or you hire a car. So. We're only in Nusa Penida for 2 full days.
2 full days.
So we've got today we're going to go explore the sites, and then tomorrow we've got a snorkeling tour. So you can't see on the camera here, but we can see from so up high on this cliff down there some like giant manta rays just like swimming about in the lagoon. It's crazy.
And that's what we're hoping to see tomorrow though.
Fingers crossed.
Where are we at? What do you think?
It's alright, isn't it?
So we're here at Broken Beach and Angel Billabong. So worth it, so worth it.
So what I also said earlier about not getting a moped, every place we've been to has been car park full of people getting private cars, isn't it? So I think that either way, you get a private car or a moped, it's going to be busy. So just be prepared. Like, they're gorgeous places, but is that Instagram versus reality?
And obviously they have the tours coming from Bali. I did look online to see what time tours would come here so that we wouldn't cross over, but there's not much online that says like when they're going to places, so
It's going to be busy.
It's
either way.
yeah, it's going to be busy.
That's worth it.
What do you think of Diamond Beach?
It's good. I like it. It looks sketchy. They said we can't swim. And now it's starting to rain really heavy. It's been raining on and off all day, so it's still really hot. So. But it's a bit slippy wearing flip-flops. How was Nusa Penida today?
Very good, very good. I enjoy it. I'd probably say if you're someone that gets travel sickness like me, it will push you a little bit, but apart from that, yeah, gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous views. It speaks for itself. Any tips and tricks? I would probably say don't go on a scooter, and be very careful of the lack of railings and monkeys.
What are we doing this morning?
Snorkeling today. Fingers crossed.
It's the right
See
boat.
the manta rays. Oh, and it's the right boat.
Yeah. Ready to jump in the boat?
No. Don't want my pesto and cheese panini to come up.
Parkour! Parkour! So, we got on the boat at the beach. Went through some mangroves. Definitely crocodiles in there. We've docked and just turned up at, which is like, I guess, their own resort.
Yeah.
Been given a welcome drink, but we don't know what's going on.
We never get told what's happening on all these tours.
So maybe we paid 70 quid for some fresh orange juice.
No, more than that. Maybe just a tour around the mangroves.
Yeah. All has been made clear.
All has been made clear. We are now just like in a waiting area for people that are coming from Bali. We also went past, and you'll see, because I'll put in the video, the amount of crap in the water. It's just like plastic bottles, it's like the foamy stuff. Yeah, styrofoam. No, I was like, please go, we have not paid £70 to be snorkeling in this water, but I think we'll be okay, fingers crossed.
But on the plus side, got some fins here.
We got some flippity flops.
Rosie said she doesn't want them, but she will.
After a few days in Nusa Penida, we have now come to the Gili Islands, so specifically Gili Air. The only two mode of transport around here are horse and carriage or bicycle. So we're going to grab ourselves a bicycle for 2 to 3 days. How long does it take to get around the island?
About an hour.
About an hour to cycle around the island, so I think we'll have enough time to do that. We're waiting on a boat called Manta. It's because we are collecting Charlie's lost wallet. Yes, he lost it.
I left my wallet in the taxi before we came to Nusa Penida. So
and then blamed me about not being able to catch the taxi.
She didn't run fast enough. But it had like 2 million in cash at least. So I like cancelled all my cars and wrote it off. But somehow
me sorted it out.
The cab driver was very honest, didn't take any of the cash, and they've apparently sending it on a boat here, so we're going to see how it goes.
Yeah.
So it is now about 3:20, so we got to the port at 2:15. So lots of boats have come and gone. No one's really knows how to communicate with us, so we've just said Manta, which is the boat's name. And I think it's coming in now because everyone seems a bit excited. So we're gonna see if one, my parcel arrives, and two, it's not been tampered with and I've got no money in there. So let's see.
He's being a brave boy. There's the boat.
Successor asking me like, what was it? I was like, wallet. You're unlucky, lads. So it's still sealed, so we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll do a reveal if there's anything in it. We have come to a bar, so we're either going to get a sad bottle of water if there's nothing in it, or a celebratory beer if I can get into it. It does look pretty sealed, and I don't want to feel bad, like, you know, to be honest, if you left your wallet in a cab in England, it's gone. Here, it's come across the ocean from Cinnamon where we left it, which is quite far, if I can get into it.
to the port.
To the port, so then on a boat for about an hour and a half, 2.
He proper sealed it up.
Yeah.
And we even offered him some money.
Yeah, we said take 100,000 for yourself, and he was like, no, like, I'm just happy to help, which was like super nice of him. I mean, maybe he was insulted, it was too low, we should have given him like $1 million. It's in breast milk storage bags.
Oh yeah.
Shall we do the final count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Tell you what, faith in humanity has been restored. Because for that, we paid a total
of about £10.
200,000.
Yeah.
We paid to get it from Bali, 30-minute drive to the port, 2-hour boat to Gili Air, which is a small island as well. It's not like a
main port.
So they're only like an hour late, which is super good in Southeast Asia terms, unless you're in Thailand where they're always on time. But everywhere else, an hour late isn't too bad. So I think beer it is.
Today we're just going for a good old cycle around the island, and then on the way we'll see if there's any snorkeling trips we can do in any way that we can get to Lombok, and then just take all the island in. Hope that I don't fall off my bike, get too panicky, but
Because you nearly fell off last night.
But it's gonna happen. I'm gonna panic and I'm gonna almost fall off.
It's the same person that thought she could do the Phuket loop on a motorbike and she can't barely ride a bicycle.
I can ride a bicycle. I'm just not used to it. I haven't cycled since I was like 13. It's a long time.
You cycled in Laos?
Yeah, but I was still panicky then.
Touchy subject.
of island life. No one shows you this on Instagram. It does rain quite a lot here. It's not just...
It hasn't rained at all today, she's just that sweaty.
Such a lie, it's rained.
So, opinions on it. It's been like lovely, but like it's one of those places where you just do nothing.
Yeah.
So obviously, like we said, there's no cars or anything, so you just get a push bike, cycle around. I wouldn't really get the horse and carriages because it's super hot here, and I don't know, it just seems a bit like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how they're treated.
Yeah, they seem a bit forced. Even if they're treated well, like it's super hot, like don't be sticking all your stuff in a carriage and making them like hike it across the island for you. Just seems a bit dodge.
Oh. Look at our bikes, look. I made a love heart. Because we love each other.
Piss off. Quick question. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this on Gili Air. So we got here and I don't know if it's I've just got a dodgy face, but the amount of times I've been offered magic mushroom like shakes or weed is like unbelievable. Like even some of our hosts and like shop owners, I went into the shop on like the first day to get a nice cold beer. It was like, just a beer, mushroom shake, take you to the moon? I was like, oh no, I'm okay mate. And then me and Rosie were like, oh, so maybe it's like chill here. But then we looked at like the law in Indonesia. And it's like you can still go to prison and
They said it's like the strictest law.
yeah, it's so strict. Like you can go to prison for life, and like sometimes there's a death penalty for like smuggling and stuff. So it's pretty crazy that people here are just like, yeah, mushrooms, weed. So what do you think?
What do I think about what?
You want a mushroom shake? Take you to the moon?
I'm alright, thank you. So there are two things you need to know about Gili Air. So one, all the locals are really, really lovely. They just want to have a little chat with you and it's just lovely. Number two is you won't see many people swimming, and that is purely because it gets deep quite quickly and it's just full of coral, so it actually really hurts your feet getting into it. But once you're in it, it's nice and cool. So if you want to know the best place to go swimming, rather than when you get out of the port and go left, which is where most people go right. It looks a bit makeshift, doesn't look like it's been sorted out very much, but when you keep going, it's really lovely and you get to places like this. So honestly, if I was looking for beachy vibes, I probably would go to Koh Tao, purely just because there's more to it in Koh Tao. Here, it's not got much of a diving scene, nor does it have much of a snorkeling scene. I mean, you can go snorkeling trips, but not as much and not as, you know, as the same as Koh Tao. But both are so lovely to come to. It just depends on what you're looking for, and for me I just wanted a little bit more like vibes.